Here at Chemring Australia, we manufacture explosive energetic material. So pyrotechnics area where we manufacture smoke materials and flame type materials. More recently we've expanded to countermeasures manufacture on our new state-of-the-art facility here in Lara, where we manufacture countermeasures for the Australian Defence Force.
Military, law enforcement and safety customers depend on our products with their lives. With better data management, it allows our users inside and outside of engineering to concentrate more on the customer needs rather than data management. We've implemented Autodesk Vault Professional in order to improve our data management processes. Previously, our data management was completed by the use of spreadsheets, and as we grow over the next 5 to 10 years, we concluded that that method would be restrictive in terms of productivity. What Vault allows us to do is automate that data management process. So now we can secure, restrict and share data in a means that is more fluent and intuitive.
It's very important that we're compliant with all the requirements of our customer. So accuracy of information, speed of information and security of information are probably the main elements that we're after.
Security is key to defence industry, and here at Chemring Australia we deal largely with defence product. So Vault helps us enable that security by giving the right people access to the right data at the right time.
We work with CarolCAD in order to find the solution to our particular problem. CarolCAD came across as a company that had a strategic goal and plan for our particular needs, and we were able to implement that over a 2-week period.
One of the big problems that Chemring were having was having to create the bill of materials inside a spreadsheet, which was extremely time consuming for them. Chemring were already using SharePoint, so the ability for Vault to link directly into SharePoint to access all of their Vault data, including change orders and item numbers, was a really big bonus for Chemring. We don't want to have to train everyone on how to use the Vault interface as well as using SharePoint interface if they're already familiar with one system.
We've got our primary facility in Lara, which is the centre point of our design capability. However, we've also got an office over in Melbourne, which holds our design authority. We do a lot of the design work at Lara and then share that design data with the rest of the business. So the likes of procurement, quality, production and even sales and marketing get involved with the design process as it matures, and they need to access that data efficiently and also contribute to the workflows in order to get the approval of that particular design.
One of the key features that we've found with the new environment they're working with SharePoint and with Vault is that we can collaborate together as departments. Previously, we had to rely on the designers to provide that information, mainly in a manual environment too, so they had to access that data, print that out and then provide it to us. Now we can collaborate with the same data at the same time and have the same revision.
The biggest problem with the complicated file structure that we previously had was any work that was done, someone else would most likely be doing it at the same time or redo that work. It means there's a lot of doubling up of the effort on a particular design task. Vault helps eliminate that by whenever we make a change, it gets saved to Vault. Everyone knows what's the working document and where it's located, and it can be easily found.
The other thing is we use Autodesk Vault Professional in order to manage our data by means of applying the functionality of items within Vault. So we have an MRI item in Vault which sits above every single product, and essentially what we do is attach documentation to that MRI and then use the relationships within Vault in order to manage change. So essentially if a part changes in a product assembly, that change ripples through the MRI to the rest of the product data pack. So essentially what we get is an automated data flow and less work for the engineers to do during engineering change processes.
Vault makes it very easy for our engineers to reuse designs. Because we no longer have to contend with a complicated file structure, our engineers can pull up a previous design or one of our current designs, copy it across, make the necessary changes, and then we have a new product.
At Chemring Australia, we've decided to take on an approach of continual improvement. So what that means for Vault and SharePoint is that we've decided to make data available to all authorised personnel, and that wasn't the case in the past. Previously that was the domain of the technical side of the business, maybe quality and certainly not procurement and so forth.
There is a significant amount of regulation and compliance that we need to do on all our products. Being pyrotechnics in nature, you can imagine the legislative requirements on all our designs is quite extensive. Vault helps us do this by organising the files in a specific manner that when we do have regular checks and audits, we can effectively bring up the designs and check them against our known regulations and requirements.
Integration of Vault and SharePoint together helps our business take a better view of the bigger picture and helps us make better decisions.